welcome to Empowering English. I'm the founder of Empowering English. I'm Shimon. So in this video, I just want to share some methods or ideas to improve your English speaking very well, or better in fact. I already wrote down this idea on my page, which is Empowering English. But some people, they just want to get the clear examples or ideas of that. So I will say that again. So too many people, they think, what kind of English should we listen to and what kind of English should we first learn, right? What should we do to learn English? We are beginners or we are intermediate learners, but we still don't understand what to learn, how to learn English. I always recommend using a movie or English movies. So, but textbook English and other kind of textbook English, textbook, and sometimes a podcast. CD, sometimes a lot of them, they're not real English. So if you focus on the textbooks and the English that is not real, and you will have many problems because in real life, outside of the class, in real life, in real conversations, that is not how people speak. So it's different. So, let's for example say, when you learn English, so you choose a movie. When you choose a movie, you can choose, or you have to choose, a romantic movie and drama and family movie sometime, family types of movie, and what else? Yeah, like that. Sometimes kind of a culture movie. Culture is difficult, so come romantic and drama and family. That kind of movie is very good for you for learning English. So you choose it, and so for example, you choose and kind of a drama movie or a romantic movie. You choose it. Maybe if you want to get the clear ideas about the movie and just watch the whole movie if you want to get the clear example, to get the clear ideas from the movie. Just watch it, the whole thing, just watch the whole movie and finish, enjoy it. And this time you enjoy the movie, but next time you go back to the beginning and you count the 3 minutes part. Very short. So you choose a 3 minutes part of the movie and you cut it out, right? And then you watch it. But when you're watching this movie, don't use the Bami subtitle, just use the English subtitle. So you're watching the movie, this 3 minute part of the movie, and then you're using the English subtitle. So you're watching that. Sometimes some English words, difficult words and phrases, they come out, they pop up, they come out. So you don't understand that. And use a dictionary if you want. And use a dictionary, you find the meaning of these words and phrases, and you write them down on your book or paper somewhere. Right? So you're watching this, and you're finding the meaning of these words. Right, and you're watching them, and I finish. Again, next time. Now you know the meaning very well. So again, go back to the beginning of the movie, right? And again, watch this 3 minute part of the movie, and then this time, trying to understand them very well. Trying to learn this movie, this 3 part very well, because now you know the meaning of these words. So it should be easy for you now. So you're watching them. And sometimes you're watching this 3 minutes part, and you forget the meaning of some new words and phrases. Again, look at your book and then look at the meaning of these words. And don't memorize them. That's a very important point. Don't memorize them. Just look at the text, right? Look at the book and the meaning of these words. Just notice the meaning and then push it away and watch it again. But don't memorize these words. Don't study them. Just watch it. So you watch it. This time you should know better. You should understand better, right? And again, go back to the beginning. So you do it 3 times. First time, you're watching three part, and you're using a dictionary, and you're looking at some English words and phrases. Next time, you are watching this video, right? This movie again. And this time, sometimes you forget some English new words. That's okay. Look at the book, the meaning of these words again, and then try to watch it again. So you do it 3 times. This time you go back to the beginning of this movie, this 3 minutes part, and then you do it again. But if you do it 3 times, you should understand better. You should understand better this 3-minute part. And then you do it 3 times, you watch it 3 times, right? And then finished. So you watch this video, this 3 minutes part for Monday. So Monday, you watch this part, you do it 3 times. The next day comes on Tuesday, you do it again. This time, maybe if you don't understand this 3 minutes part very well, then use the English subtitle again, then read and listen and learn and watch again this 3 minutes part of this movie. Right? 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. If you want, more is better on the same day. Right? More is better, but you do it like that. But don't use the Burmese subtitle. Don't use the Burmese translation. Don't translate these English new words. Don't do that. Don't memorize them. Just read and just write it down. And then notice the meaning. That's it. Know the meaning. Understand the meaning and then watch it again. So you do it 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, many times. And by doing that, you understand this movie, this 3 minutes part very well. The next day comes kind of Wednesday. But if you understand this movie very well, this 3 minutes part, and then don't use the English subtitle, just watch and try to understand them. Right? So Thursday and Friday or Saturday and Sunday, you do it. More is better, right? On the same day, for example, on Wednesday, you're not using the English subtitle, without subtitle, and then you're watching this 3 minutes part of this movie, right? You do it 3 times, 4 times, 5 times on the same exact day. Next day, same day. Next day, same day. But you have to do this. You have to watch. You have to learn this 3 minutes part for 7 days or more is better. Repetition is important, right? You know the expert English teacher AJ said repetition is important. Of course, it's important, right? So and then you finish this. You learned this 3 minutes part very deeply and carefully, very well. Then go to the next 3 minutes part or 4 minutes part or 5 minutes part of the movie. Then you do the same thing again. You know, to finish the whole movie, it takes 1 month or maybe 2 months, 3 months. It doesn't matter because if you finish watching this whole movie, then your English listening, you're speaking, sometimes reading, writing, especially listening and speaking, they will all improve in a very huge, fast way. You will be shocked. Okay, you understand better, you understand fast speaking, you understand complicated English, sometimes they use that. You understand better. So if you use this movie technique very well, then you don't need the English textbook anymore because you don't need them. It's not real English. The kind of English movies, they're real English. That is how the real native speakers use their language. This kind of language. That is how they learn. That is how they use their language in real life and real conversations. Okay. So that's it for today's lesson. I hope you enjoyed this topic and this technique and use it. And you can improve your English speaking and listening in a very fast, huge way. Bye bye. See you next time.